Hey guys, well, I was waiting on a package to come. I was very excited for this package. I had ordered it. I don't even know when it was. It's not been that long, but I was just really excited for it to come. And it finally came. And if you don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with FedEx. They just take forever for me. They take forever. So, I was really hoping that they wouldn't this time, but of course they did. So anyway, it's first world problems, right? So I finally got my package. It's a big black package and I'm excited for it. So let me show you what's in it. It's from Sigma. I watched somebody do a review on this collection and I was like, I need that. So it's a Cinderella collection. It is so pretty. These are the lip duos. This is the lip gloss and the liquid lipstick. There's a complete brush set with this, which is so pretty. There's a cheek duo, which has a highlighter and a blush, and then there's an eyeshadow palette. So I'm very excited for it all. So let's talk about the brushes really quick. I notice if I talk about things and then I get into it, then it takes forever. So I'm going to try to talk about things as I'm going to use them, and I'm going to use this. So I love Sigma brushes, okay? I absolutely love them. And in this, you get 5 brushes and a little bag. I'm so fond of packaging that I'm so tempted to keep this. I kept my Michaela and Glamline packaging. So, yeah. Anyway, you have this, which is the F80. I have one of these. Love it. Glad to have another. I go through these really quickly. The handles are that beautiful, like, soft blue, but also you have Cinderella on there. Do you see that? And then it says Cinderella Disney Princess. So pretty. This is the Sigma F10, which is a powder slash blush brush. So definitely see myself using that one. Same thing, you have Cinderella on there. So pretty. Then you have an E40, a tapered blending brush. An E55, an eye shading brush. And an E30, a pencil brush. And I have one of those E30s too already, I think. But then you get the little bag with it, which is so cute. It has Sigma on one side and then Disney Princess on the other. Oh, that is so cute. Inside there is the little pumpkin and then their silhouettes like Prince Charming and Cinderella. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I was totally not excited for this, but that is absolutely adorable. On Disney Plus, I have watched Cinderella not too long ago, actually. I love Disney movies. I don't watch them like daily, but I do enjoy a good Disney movie. So here is the eyeshadow palette. You get this pretty little cover. You get the brush that comes in all of their palettes. You get a double-ended brush, and it's one of their quality brushes. It's not just one they stick in there. And it also has, yeah, it also has Cinderella on there on both ends, actually. So you get the E38, which is the diffuse crease, and then you also get the, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. E54, which is the medium sweeper. So excited to have those. Then we have the palette. How beautiful is the palette? Look at all those imprints in there. So pretty. I don't even want to stick my finger in there. I've been awful for not doing swatches. So I'm going to do swatches. Here are the first 5 shades, and I'm going from this side to that. It's Wishful, Pumpkin, Fantasy, Courtyard, and One of a Kind. So pretty. Here are the next 6 shades. I did 6 this time because I get them a little bit closer together. So from here over, it's Kindness, Charming, Mischievous, Dressmakers, Cinders, and Sweet Nightingale. And the last 3 from this side to that is Hopeful, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, and Stroke of Midnight. So pretty. I would really like to play with the blue, but my heart just won't let me. I really want to play with the blue just because of Cinderella, you know? Cinderella, Cinderella. My heart just, I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a blue on the bottom lash, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to take the E40. And I'm going to dip into the shade Pumpkin right here. And I'm going to put that in the crease. I really like this. I've only used the E38, so I've never had the E40, but I really like the E40 because it's a little bit bigger, of course, so you can blow it out. And then you can take your E38 and go in and do a little bit more precision. So I'm going to take the E38, which is the double-ended, and I'm going to take the shade, I'm going to take Cinders. And I'm just going to kind of focus that more on the outer portion. I'm going to blend it here, but then I'm going to take some on the inner portion too. I'm going to blend as much as I can here in the outer portion and then just take what's left on the brush ends on the inner portion. If that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it, but I can't. I'm not doing a very good job. Just remember that the majority of your concentration of your color is going to go where you put your brush down first. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to take the other end of this double-ended brush, which is the E54. And I'm going to dip ever so slightly into the Mischievous. I mean, like, one dip is all you need. I'm going to tap it off, and then I'm just going to kind of put it in this outer corner. I don't want a lot of black. I just want it to deepen that up a little bit. And then I'm going to blend quite a bit too. I used to be a person that black was very intimidating to me, so I've tried to kind of like, you know, ease myself in a little bit. And it's always better to start with just a little bit than to like start with too much and then have to blend and blend and blend to try to get it looking better. You'd rather build than have to try to take away, basically. Just one dip is very, very pigmented. Okay, and then I'm going back with the other end of the brush and with just a dip of that Cinders, and I'm going to blend. And it's going to look intimidating at first. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I messed this up. Don't worry. That's how I feel 90% of the time. And somehow it all comes together. Obviously, ColourPop has had their Disney collections and such, but I don't think anything has been this good. And that's my personal opinion, but I really love this one. So I'm going to take this shade right here. It's Fantasy. And I'm going to take the E55. And I'm going to just put that right next to that deepest shade. These shades, when I say that Sigma's done it the best, I feel like Sigma chose perfect shades, in my opinion. I'm going to go in. I love this shade right here, and it was calling my name as soon as I opened the palette. Dressmakers. It has the little mice in there. Oh, so cute. I just love it. And I'm going to go in with that shade, and that's going on the rest of the lid. This is the main reason I didn't play with blue. I love this shade. It's so pretty. So that was just with the brush, and it looks really good. I don't know if it's translating on camera as good as it looks in person, but I am going to take my finger in it and just, of course, you know, pack some more on. So pretty. And I'm going to take just a tiny bit of the Fantasy shade, the purpley shade, and just kind of mix with it here. I'll put them on 2 different fingers, so then I'll do that, and then I'll kind of just mix, almost like I would with the brush. I just kind of want it to go over top. So we have some blue in there, and it brought in the purple too. I think it looks really cute. Okay, so let me do the rest of the face. I'll come back and we will do cheeks and lips together. Okay, so I've got the rest of my face on up until what we need to use here. So I used my Tarte smoothing primer. I forgot that I had this, honestly, and I just wanted to use it. So anyway, then I used my Glamoflauge Hard Candy foundation. I used my Rare Beauty concealer. I used Soul Body cream bronzer. I used Huda Beauty setting powder. I'm trying to pan this. I have so little left in there. So little. I can't even get it to, it won't be much longer before it's gone. And then I used my Glowish bronzer. I love this. It's so good. This is good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. Everything I've tried from Huda, I absolutely love. So, not surprised. And then I used my Cafe Kitty brow blade for my brows, and Essence Make Me Brow. Right? Yeah. Okay. Now, I did use this to put my foundation on with, and I have to say, this is the most I've ever seen a Sigma brush shed. I can't talk. Can't ever though. I've never had one shed on me this much. So I don't know. Maybe after it's washed it won't. But I've never had a Sigma brush to shed like this, ever. Hopefully after it's washed or, you know, used a little bit, it'll stop. But yeah, I had a lot come off. So let's finish the eyes and then we'll move on to the rest of the face. So for the bottom lash line, I was going to do a pop of blue, but I think I'm going to do a pop of purple, even though it's not going to be really a pop, but I'm going to pull in that purple a little bit more. So I'm going to take the shade Stroke of Midnight. I'm going to take a liner brush for that. And I'm just going to push that up against the lash line here. And then I'm going to take this pencil brush, which is the E30. And I'm going to take the shade Cinders, and I'm going to buff that out. Then I messed up this shade a little bit because when I went in with my E30, I had a glass of water right here, and it was sweating, and I didn't realize that this was wet. I'm upset with myself. But anyway, I messed that up. So nonetheless, I'm so mad. I'm going to take the shade Fantasy right here, and I'm going to buff with this brush, the E55. Okay, I'll do liner and lashes in just a second. We'll move on to the face palette. This is the cheek duo, actually, not the face palette. Here's what it looks like. So pretty. The pumpkin carriage, and then Cinderella and Prince Charming. So this is a glow, and this is Ever After. I'm going to take my F10 powder and blush brush, and I'm going to dip into the blush. And that is really pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to take the highlighter. Wow, that's pretty. One thing I forgot to do with the palette is I'm going to take this lightest shade in here called Wishful, and I'm going to highlight with it. So, brow bone. And inner corner. Let me do liner and mascara, and I'll be right back and we'll finish the lips. Finally, we've got the lips. So we have the liquid lipstick, and I've already put a smudge on it in the shade Dreamy. I was gonna wait a minute for it to dry down, but I think that it's satin matte, so I don't think it's supposed to dry down all the way. Feels really comfortable though. So here is the lip gloss, and it's in the shade Magical. Oh, that is super pretty. I love both of these. So here's a swatch of each. They are so pretty though. I love the liquid lip by itself, and then putting that gloss on top was, oh, I like it a lot. I've never tried any of Sigma's lip anything, so this is really nice. So all in all, I'm super happy with everything. I love this look. I am looking in the mirror and I am so incredibly pleased. I think it looks gorgeous. I love this palette. This palette is so pretty. And I've bought a lot of palettes here lately, okay? Yes, but I love this palette. When I saw it, I was like, I need that palette in my life, and I'm so glad that I have it, and it's so pretty. It is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So if it's still available, I'm going to link it down below if you want to pick it up. It is so pretty, and I am so thankful that I got the whole thing. There's not anything in this collection that I'm not thankful to have. Now, one thing I will say is with this, if you're a deeper skin tone than me, you're probably not going to find it very enjoyable, to be quite honest, because it's just not made for a deeper skin tone, and I hate that they didn't do that. I hate that they didn't have, you know, options on that front. So I hate that. The blush, I feel like you could build that blush a little bit. We all know I love blush. You know, a medium skin tone could probably pull it off, but that highlighter is pretty icy. Not super so much, but like more than a medium skin tone is not going to be able to pull it off. So just wanted to make mention of that kind of stinks about that part. But the palette itself, I love. The brushes, I love. I love that they have that blue handle. It's so pretty. I'm so in love with this. I really love this look. So my husband's coming home. He's been gone a couple days. I'm really excited. So I look really nice to see him, I hope. I hope he thinks so. But yeah, I'm very pleased. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that it was entertaining, and I know I'm back on the kick of buying palettes, and I'm sorry. I'm going to try to refrain. I really am. I promise I'm going to. It's just, it's hard when you have an addiction. I'd done so well there for a little bit. Like I did, every now and then I would buy one, but it wasn't a back-to-back thing. And then here, it's like I dove in face first. So here we are. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.